It is 4:38 in the afternoon on Thursday, and I will not be eating for the next 3 days. But why? Well, for the uninformed,
fasting
and intermittent fasting
is the new hot thing, and people like Dana White, Joe Rogan, Andrew Huberman, and even Elon Musk are just a few of the many advocates of this new way of life. So if all of these successful people are finding it beneficial to start fasting, well, doesn't that just mean I should too? Well, before we dive into the benefits of fasting, let's break down exactly what I'll be doing until Sunday evening. If you didn't live under a rock for the past year, you should have heard of something called intermittent fasting. You've probably done this without even really noticing, but basically you just set a time period in which you're allowed to eat. So let's say from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. is your eating period, and for the next 18 hours after 8 p.m., you basically starve. I was initially going to do this, but I decided to make this challenge just a little bit tougher and more entertaining for you guys, to be honest. Now I'll be following the water-only fast, where you probably guessed I can only drink water. Typically, this is right around the time I would start thinking about dinner, but instead, we will be drinking water. And I genuinely can't remember the last time I've gone to sleep without eating something beforehand, at least like a little dessert or like something to like put me to sleep. It's like almost like my melatonin, if you will. I mean, hold on, I don't think that's really a good thing, but it is. Regardless, I think I'm gonna get ready for an early night because I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty brutal morning, and like the next couple of nights are gonna be pretty damn restless. Night one is officially over. We are 15 hours, 53 minutes, and 40 seconds into the challenge. And I forgot to mention that today is actually my last day of work until 2024. And I can already feel myself getting a little bit hangry, a little bit antsy, a little bit, I guess, just anxious, I guess. Nonetheless, let's make sure today is a better day.
Still got right left in the rain, big jet plane back to the city. My life change, yo got change, you'll fuck with me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so it's 10:38 in the morning. I just got to work. Good thing today is an easy day because there's no way I could take a meeting feeling like this. They say
fast increases alertness,
but I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm so just all over the place essentially. I'm like, my anxiety is through the roof. Like I'm shaking myself. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a whole lot harder than I thought, but cheers to day one. And right about now is typically when I would start thinking about lunch, but instead we're gonna hit the grocery store and buy some fun waters to hold me over for the next 50 or so hours. All right, dinner of champions. But I would like to say we have reached a milestone. One day is over. We're about 25 hours in, actually. But according to Dr. Andrew Huberman and Dr. Satchin Panda,
fast increases alertness, leads to less liver disease, improved metabolic markers, less body fat.
But when he fed mice during nighttime when they're supposed to eat, and they're getting the same number of calories within 12 hours or 2 hours, then the mice lived 35% longer than the control.
So I guess it's only a matter of time till we see what they mean. Obviously, I can't measure like the longevity of my life, but last night I weighed in at 168.8 pounds, which is kind of average for me. And as far as focus goes, I don't know what they mean because I'm just focusing on my next meal and getting through these next 48 hours. All right, yo, it's like 2 in the morning. I slept for like maybe an hour, but it's just been tossing and turning, getting the gnarliest chills and hot flashes and just going back and forth. But I don't know if my body can do this any longer. I feel like an absolute failure, but I need to break this fast. Thought I was gonna fold, didn't you? Regardless, it's been officially 42 hours and 2 minutes and 39 seconds, and this is still miserable, as you can probably tell. Dana White was saying something about exercising
And worked out every day like I do.
but I can't believe I'm about to go on a run. Look at the horses. All right, That went better than I thought it would. I'm gonna pop up the data right here. Think I'm gonna wash up, probably go play a few games of CS and start editing this video so you guys can get this after Christmas. All right, and as like a post-shower physique check, I just weighed in at 161 pounds, so we're down 7.8 pounds since we first started this. Could be a Calvin Klein model looking like this, I swear to God. I'm surprised. I am very, very, very surprised. We are over 48 hours, 28 minutes, and 50 seconds into our 72-hour fast. And the best word I can describe this feeling is surprised. I'm genuinely surprised and I guess impressed on how well my body is reacting to fasting for the last 48 hours. Although this morning I was not feeling too hot, especially after not getting, very quality of sleep. You can probably tell by my new eye bag that I guess received. But after that run and getting my body moving and kind of just letting the sun beat on my face and really soaking in some vitamin D and really staying hydrated, I think I could do this for even longer than 3 days. It's 1:24 in the morning and I shouldn't have gotten so cocky like I was earlier. Because these like cold sweats are crazy. I'm like glossy on the screen, but I feel like I'm desperately hungrier, more than I've ever been, knowing how close I am to finishing this. All right, woke up pretty rough around the edges, but we're gonna hit this run. All in all, as we wrap up this challenge, I want to remind you how strong and capable you are to do anything you set your mind to. And if you don't believe me, fast for 3 days, because I bet you'll have plenty of time to realize. But seriously, if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago about a 3-day fast, I probably would have laughed and said maybe 12 hours. But after something as mentally and physically challenging as starving myself by complete choice, I've learned a lot. Self-discipline, focus, integrity, trusting your body to fight for you in times of scarcity are just a few of the many life lessons I've learned throughout these last 72 hours. I'm telling you, there's an abundance of things that you are perfectly capable of doing if you just set your mind to it. 3, 2, 1, and would you look at the time? 3 days, 72 hours, I have not eaten. I've been waiting 3 days. I think it's safe to say I've found a new appreciation for food. Anyways, if you like this challenge, I bet you would find it entertaining to see me post on TikTok every day for 30 days, so you can click that here, and don't forget to subscribe.